Where's fucking my thing? What the fuck is happening? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ooh, you burping over there? Mm-hmm. He's smiling. He's smiling. There's the door. Whole bunch of love to go around. My dog and my daughter. Mm-mm. All green, everything.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Shamrocks of Mexico City. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On the go. Ready.
They start on the ground with Nick
Oh,
Chubb.
yeah, what the fuck?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd.
Oh, no.
But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
He'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
On 3rd and 2, Williams.
I knew I saw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from the big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Back to throw. Williams. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
Set, ready. Drill green. Dog red. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Love. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, Love. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
On 3rd down, Lloyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, Love to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Love, they go play action now. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Shamrocks are on the board first here this afternoon. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's what we can do.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's from the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And now Love going to change things up.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
22 blaster. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
Glove. This is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Shamrocks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. But this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And Chubb'll try the middle here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Williams now to throw on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off-play action. Williams. They'll roll him out right.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Williams' throw taken in by Diggs.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Williams' throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Oh, he's just a fun dude.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
What are you doing, buddy?
Good steam
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw again. Rolling to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Off the play fake. Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Gerald Everett from 3 yards out. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Yeah, he's fine.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Love's throw taken in by Watkins here.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play fake. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Ready.
Love now.
And
First mistake thrown in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Now Williams, a final shot before break. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Love fires that quickly outside. And able to get this one across the ball. Brought down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Why, bro? Why do people do this? And no, how about that?
Here's Jordan Love. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15.
Why? Why do people man press? Never understand. I think that I did.
52 yards.
Man
And the
press
Shamrocks take a 3-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just
Fucking
his
wing
first
ball.
catch.
This is what
I think we both
sleep.
thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here.
Oh!
There he goes, right
Wow.
side.
Oh, goal line.
Look
That's
at the
some
big
shit.
fella go. Touchdown, Bears. A big
Hello.
play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears
in
are able to
line,
make some
right?
inroads here to that deficit.
And the lady next to me,
Well, if they're going to make a
Because
game of this in the second half,
she was, like,
they
buying
need
a bunch
few
of
big plays to
diapers.
go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Well,
Now, after the
What are you
touchdown, here's
eating?
Santos to kick this one away.
I got you one.
a what?
A shoe waffle.
The fuck is that?
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought
Anyways,
down
sorry
shy
to
of
interrupt.
the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
We made twins.
Wow.
Right? Like, the journey. She was like, yeah, they're 3 now, and I have a 1-year-old.
The offense back out there at the line, ready
Yeah.
for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And quickly they get to the line. First down, going to the air with Love.
Yeah.
Over the middle, it's complete.
Wow. See, like, well, I feel like we don't like experiment or nothing. Like, ever since we've been home, we've just been following one routine. You know what I mean? So I feel like we should experiment.
52 yards. As his guys have
Like, we ever tried breakfast. We said before we left, they were saying we could try breakfast when we think she's ready. Try different all this other shit. I just think it was,
And he's been a
we
busy
talked so
man,
much
5
shit.
for
We haven't
5
tried
now
breast
as he
milk. We
knocks
haven't tried
another one
nipple.
through to extend the lead.
Yeah.
That'd be.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
If, like, she was actually gaining weight. Like, my
Here's
breast milk
Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
is not as fatty.
And
Yeah.
a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to
That
14.
she is
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Williams throw complete there to Moore. And
I
it'll
feel
be
it.
stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
I'm such a bum.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
With career touchdown number 70. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown.
I'm down with it. We can do it.
I think you're
Do whatever.
right about
Do
that.
step by
We've seen him
step,
grow
day by day,
right
see what
in front
happens.
of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this
I
one
hear you to
away.
blink. The blink, the blink, the blink, the blink,
And
the
it'll
blink,
come
the
out to
blink,
the
the blink.
25 as he will not attempt to return.
What are you?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Love now to pass on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch. Both feet in. A good pickup there at 22.
And now we get into the psychology because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a throw on first
Curious
down
about
there,
that waffle thing you said you got. Tastes
The
like.
defense here, they did a nice job accounting for everybody.
What flavor is it?
Completion.
2nd and 10.
Ooh.
Now Love.
Okay.
Escaping
Love
the
you.
pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. 20, 5, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Shamrocks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Thank you.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, you just sent it to me. What the fuck is that so special?
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Oh, I don't even know why we were feeding them.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Williams looking to throw on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. One bite.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. You can not write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, yes. Good hit. Where the fuck that was.
Is going to wind up incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. Lloyd. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On third down, Love.
God damn,
He
Love.
had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quay Walker inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yes, thank you. Yes, this is fucking straight game.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Barbara baby.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Love looking to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal,
More days.
good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on.
And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He'll diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 38.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys,
Like
they
this ball
got
is
it going
5
today.
parts. Her balls now.
Are you thirsty? What would you like? I was going to go to get a ball. I said, if they
And they
had
take
this
a
shit.
knee.
It is hot in here.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance, that they're going to cherish.
Oh, yeah. I probably get it from him. Hi. What's with Daddy? It's Enrico, we eat a bottle. They name on the picture of the bottle. Hi. What time did we go to the eat? Yeah, time to eat. What's the matter, Goosey? The Jones back there? Hi. See a dog begin to do this? What you see? What you mean, baby? English side. Okay, more of this. Is it tummy time? Is it tummy time for you? Yeah.